This hand axe, they used to do it with the hammer and then they cut the wood with these things. Arrows for hunting were made by stone tips. Like arrow, they hunted with this thing attached it to the top. Hello everybody, today I'm gonna read a book named The Stone Age. So it's new about history. The Stone Age. Long, long ago. The Stone Age began with a very, very long time ago where the first people started making tools from stone. You know, stones are very big, they can make tools from them. It lasted until 4,000 years ago. So long. Yeah, super long. Stone Age people also made tools from other natural things, such as wood, bone, animal skins, deer antlers, and plants. Do you know it? They're all skin to make clothes. So it's super long. On the move. Most of the Stone Age people found food by gathering wild plants and wild animals. They live in small groups. Each group moves in a place to find enough food. Sometimes dogs help people to carry things. Look, they made fires for cooking food and keeping warm. They made these fires for cooking this food and making them warm. People build simple shelters to sleep in. They have to move from place to another place, like that. So they build this temple. They build a lot. Sometimes we even live in one of them. Stone tools. Many people made different types of tools out of stones. Hand axes were made for cutting meats or plants. This hand axe, they used to do it with the hammer and then they cut the wood with these things. Arrows for hunting were made by stone tips. Like arrow, they hunted with this thing attached it to the top. Strappers were used to clean animal skins for making clothes. Good tools makers were very important. People then set fire in the warmest spot near the fire. Good tool makers were very important people. They set the warmest spot near the fire. They put the warmest spot near the fire. Each stone tool has to be hammered and chipped into shape. It was very hard, super hard work. First, a tool maker chooses a stone at the right type and shape and size. Next, she used the even harder stone to hammer out big pieces. Finally, she used an antler to chip off small flakes and make a sharp edge. Do you know, after that, they have making small groups like this. She's doing to cut the antlers. Like this way, she's cutting the antlers. Hunting animals. People hunted wild animals for their meat. Some hunters used fire to chase groups of bison until they fell over cliffs. They used these fires to chase the bisons in groups, and then they fall off a cliff. Other hunters trapped reindeer in narrow valleys. Then they throw spears at them. Did you see this one deer? They eat their meat. People often use bows and arrows and shoot small animals and birds. You see, dove and other animals, goose, swan, birds, they hunt them to eat. Some Stone Age hunters use arrows like this with stone points. They're super sharp. The points were attached to sticks using glue and string made from animal parts. Feathers help the arrows to fly straight. Here, look this. In the Stone Age, both men and women began hunting. You know, long years ago, you never meet them. Fishing. In the Stone Age, people had different ways of catching fish to eat. They used fish spears called harpoons like this. They attach them and then they shot this fish. Look, he got a very, very big fish. He's trying to get his fish. These harpoon points were carved from antlers and attached to wooden handles. Their jagged edges stopped fish from wiggling up the spears. They also used fish hooks. from bone and fishing lines, net to make from twisted grass. They're good survivors. Stone Age people also invented clever traps for catching fish. They blocked the fast-flowing river with stone and a woven basket. The water swept through the holes in the basket while the fish got stuck inside. So the water still push and the waters go out by the holes. Gathering food. Stone Age people didn't just hunt for animals. They gathered wild food such as root, berries, nuts, and seeds. So, collecting honey is an important way to produce honey. And they are great for our health, just like sweets. Knocking down nuts. You use a branch to knock down all of them. Gathering berries, you gather them by bush or trees. Gathering seeds, you grate the seeds, mix it into powder and eat it. Mix the powder and then clean, and then they cook it and then they eat it. Digging up roots, they dig the roots for like this. I didn't know how to translate to correct. Picking water plants, they pick the water plants to get their water. This made a type of bread from seeds or berry wheat. They use this and then they pull it into like this. First, they use the stone to crush the seeds into powder. They use the stone to crush the wheat seeds into powder. Then they mix the powder with water to make dough. They mix it and then they bake the dough on flat rocks, placed it on the fire. Grinding seeds took hours and gave people very sore back. Sores mean hurt, like something you hurt the back. Making clothes. Clothes were often made from the skin animals such as deer. People scraped the skin and the rubber until they were soft. The skin was cut into pieces and the hole in the edge and made the holes in the edge with a stone tool. They made the holes in the edge with a stone tool like this. The pieces were stitched into warm clothes using needles made from bone. Look, needle. They pull the needle. Do you like it? Embroidery. People also wore necklaces and bracelets like this. They made the beads from shell bone, animals' teeth, and pebbles. So they made this by animal skin, tooth, like their teeth, and pebbles. Do you know pebbles? Tiny, tiny stone rocks. Sometimes seashells were even onto clothes for decoration. Seashell. I pronounce you do tongue twister. You can also watch tongue twister, my episode. Stone Age homes. People make different kinds of shelters using whatever they could find nearby. Huts were built using branches and lots of thick bundles of dry weeds. They used the weeds. Some people live in caves. They block the path of the entrance to keep out the wind. They're using stone. This is the entrance. Outside, inside. Dark, inside. Out. It's dark day. Other people make home from the bones and skin of huge animal called mammoths or mammoths. This is what a Stone Age hut might look like. It's made from branches covered in salt and grass. Like a survivor, right? So I read only this page, and sir, if you like my Stone Age book, please like and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.